Yo, what up? This is R. Kelly, Cardinal Reviews. You're hitting it first, but later than a lot of other reviews. I'm reviewing Star Wars Battlefront tonight, and I gotta tell you, there's a couple things I want to say about this game. I'm gonna start with the positive. I'll start with graphics. That's a special effect that will be added in later. Um, the graphics are fucking fantastic in this game. Um, Fucking shit, man. These probably some of the best next gen graphics I've seen, and it's insane that they've even were able to throw this into a giant multiplayer arena like they do. And Dice is wonderful at doing that. And Battlefield is one of the most badass graphical powerhouses in the multiplayer shooter genre. But man, they really captured the essence of Star Wars here. The Stormtrooper models especially look fucking just they look like butter, and they're fucking fantastic. Um, Also, the sound design is extremely exceptional. Every fucking blaster fire, every goddamn TIE fighter flying through the air with that like fucking screamy, screechy falcon roar thing, and every time you fire the blasters on anything, whether it be your guns or an X-wing or a TIE fighter or an A-wing or a TIE interceptor, or even the Millennium Falcon, Slave One. Yeah, you can play as those, and that's fun. And the dogfighting is probably the funnest part of the game when you're in a ship. And yeah, and when you first start playing it, man, for the first like 3 hours, this game feels like you're like, this is fucking Star Wars. Hell yeah. This is what I've been waiting for, man. And then like you slowly start to realize that this game is kind of shitty. Like what you have to do is you have to think in your head. You go remove the war paint, the Star Wars war paint. Remove that all from the game and put it into. You are not a stormtrooper. You're not a rebel. You're not flying a Y-wing. There's no Y-wings. You can't fly Y-wings. But you're not flying an X-wing. You're not flying a TIE fighter. You're not, holding a blaster rifle from Star Wars. The sound effects are gone. And then what do you have? You have a fucking terrible shooter. Like, pretty bad. I mean, it's not like terrible, but I mean, if you even compare it to the likes of games that people shit on every fucking year, like Call of Duty, or fucking, people shit on Titanfall or Battlefield, and man, it's not even fucking close. And the fact that it's made by the people who made Battlefield is embarrassing. And then there's things that they threw in there, like the fucking the speeder bikes. Wow, they sound amazing. They look amazing. It drives amazing. But what's the use for it? Nothing. There's no fucking point to driving one of these things. It is a pointless fucking addition to the game, other than looking and sounding amazing, but not doing anything particularly worth a damn. There's no point in getting on one other than, hey, I'm on a speeder bike. It looks and sounds cool. And I can shoot lasers, but I'm going too fast to kill anything and whatever. So, also notable, like the environments in the game look really great. Just to kind of try to balance myself and center it, because this is, and really what comes to mind, so the whole game is, there's, weapons to unlock in every multiplayer shooter, and this one has 11. What? Yeah, 11 fucking guns are in this game. 11 guns? And guess what? They all fire a red blaster beam. One goes, one goes, and then one's like, and then they're all pretty much a fucking variation of that. They couldn't even give us like an option of like having some green lasers or blue lasers or fucking changing it up and at least giving us something. You know, there's like pretty much every gun is the same fucking gun. Um, and then you pay an extra $10 to get the deluxe edition, which was $70 instead of $60, and you get the Han Solo blaster pistol that comes with it. You pay for it, and it's like the most powerful weapon in the game, but you paid extra to get it. And if you don't get it, you have to it's the last gun you unlock in the multiplayer. Yeah. My biggest issue with this, if this was just called like fucking fight fest with guns or space wars, space shooting, I'd be okay with it. But it's called fucking Star Wars is in the title, and it's made by DICE, the company who makes Battlefield and Mirror's Edge, and fucking, oh my god, why did they drop the ball on this? It was almost like they just were like, well, it says Star Wars on there, so we don't have to like fucking make it that good. The spawns, you spawn anywhere. You're just you randomly like you die and then you go, oh, there's bad guys all around me. Whoa, cool, I'm dead now. Instead of like in the old Battlefront, this is the inexcusable part. Battlefront 1 and 2 on the fucking PlayStation 2. Okay, we're playing on the PlayStation 4 now, right? The newest console. And the fucking Battlefront on the PS2, the first one, is far better. And the second one, which is also on PS2, the vehicles were stationary. You could walk up, jump in one, and fly off. And in this, you have to get a fucking token, like a power-up, like you're playing a fucking arcade game from the 90s. What the fuck are we playing? Is this Time Crisis? What the fuck is this game? There's so much wasted fucking talent. It's like, the graphics are fucking amazing. It's like they spent all their goddamn money on the graphics and the sound effects and the design, and they had no fucking intention of making the game balanced or fucking. It's an insult to anyone who has to pay $60 fucking dollars for this game. It's not $60. It's fucking $65 because people don't take into account it's fucking tax because we're in America and everything's got a fucking tax on it. Not that most places don't, but I'm just saying. This is an insult. It really is. It's not fair, and this game isn't worth it. And then there's this like light bullshit single player like thing. It's like, well, if you can't connect to the servers, here's like 3 or 4 things to do that are total bullshit. There's like a survival mode, which is like a horde mode, wannabe horde mode from like Gears of War, or there's like a fucking tutorial area, and it's all wasted. It's all wasted talent because a lot of it is cool. There's a part where you can go down Beggar's Canyon in an X-Wing and like take down some TIE fighters. But it's in a tutorial mission. Why are these fucking missions locked in a tutorial area? It makes no fucking sense. God damn it, this game is a waste of fucking talent. It really is, because it's not a bad game. It's fun. It's fun for a day. I mean, you can even stretch it because, a lot of people paid $65 fucking dollars for it. So, or like in my case, $75. So yeah, you can stretch the rose tinted glasses into, maybe a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But at some point you're going to go, I'm done with this shit. And yeah, you can play as heroes and villains. There's some fucking modes where you can be like Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, the Emperor, Boba Fett, Han Solo, or Princess Leia. And it's all pretty fucking cheesy, man. It doesn't feel cool. The Emperor especially is so goddamn bad. It's laughable. He creeps around like, he creeps around like a little fucking weird witch from goddamn Hocus Pocus or something. Like he's gonna cast a little fucking fag spell on you or something. That's not homophobic. I'm just angry, okay? I don't mean to shout slurs. They just, they come out. And you know what? It's just a completely unbalanced and it's a mediocre game. It's a mediocre game hidden behind a wonderfully beautiful mural of what we grew up with. And if you start playing it, and the longer you play it, the longer you have that razor blade that's scratching away the pieces of this mural and seeing this dirty, gross, gray concrete underneath. And it's pretty fucking disappointing, man. It's not a great game by any. I mean, like I said, it's not a bad game. It's not really a good game. It's a game. It's better, I would say. I mean, my score, I'd say it's a 6.5 to being generous out of 10. And the biggest problem I have with this is just the wasted talent. It could have been so much, and it just isn't. It's nothing like the potential that it has. And I hope someone comes along. I hope a developer comes along, like goddamn fuck Bethesda or Naughty Dog or somebody awesome. Just come along and say, give me that fucking shit, that awesome shit you made, those graphics, that engine, those sound effects, and let me make a fucking single player game, because Star Wars isn't based on multiplayer anyways. I mean, the funnest part of playing Battlefront on PS2 wasn't like fucking connecting with people online. It was fucking playing these giant fucking battles and having everyone become a fuck. And that's what I don't understand. Why can't they have bots in the game? Why can't we fucking play these giant fucking levels on our own on single player? Why the fuck can't we do that? Why can't you make the bots in the fucking single player? Why does it have to always be online? Is it a marketing thing? Are you just trying to fuck us over again, EA? Because every goddamn time you come out with a game, it seems to get worse and worse. And not only that, but you keep releasing. Basically, most of this game is hidden behind a wall of DLC. So they're wanting us to pay essentially like $120 fucking dollars for this game. In the long run, they want you to buy the season pass so that you can't sell the game because you're like, well, I fucking bought the season pass, so I've invested too much into this. It's a fucking life investment. I need to, tell my banker and my agent and all this shit that I fucking did this, because I don't really understand how bankers and agents work, obviously. Anyways, so that's my review, Star Wars Battlefront. That's Star Wars Battlefront. Sorry, I'm a little angry. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit like. If you didn't like it, hit dislike, and then go fucking shoot your face in the brain. I warned you. It's a fun game. It just won't last. Have fun. Good night. Cardinal out.